everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's forecast and spiritual insights for Monday the 25th of November through to Sunday the 1st of December 2019. Next week sees us moving into the full moon in Sagittarius, which is my star sign, on the 26th or the 27th of November, depending on whether you're in the southern or northern hemisphere. And so this energy of this new moon is really bringing us wonderful opportunities to start over. So from the supermoon that we had in October 27 through to now, and with Mercury going into retrograde, we have really been asked to go deep within, to really go internally, to allow all that has been hidden, what it is in our past that we haven't quite dealt with, what are the old patterns and behaviors that we've been holding on to. And with Mercury going into retrograde, that really was about bringing to the surface. Mercury also is about communication. So, you know, what is that internal guidance that we haven't been listening to? Those intuitive nudges, that gut instinct, the little whispers from your guides or your higher self and the angelic realm, letting you know that maybe I should change this thing. Maybe I should do this way. Maybe this isn't the right place for me to be in because I'm feeling in conflict here. Maybe I'm not about to make the right decision because it feels really uncomfortable. And so with this beautiful energy of the new moon in Sagittarius, so of course that is the centaur, the half man, half horse, who is a natural healer. He represents a natural healer within. And with the bow and arrow, you know, like pointing in the direction of where it is that we need to go for our highest good. So we have all been guided really over the last few months, really this year, to go within and to really get to the core of all of our issues and our problems, and to allow them to release and to let go and to heal. And then from that, the energy of Sagittarius new moon is really asking us to rise above that, to arise stronger, more empowered than ever before. And we're also being asked to tap in more frequently to our natural intuitiveness. We all are intuitive beings. We're highly sensitive. We're all empathic. We've just learnt over time to perhaps block that out, to numb the loudness of the world, or to really forget how to access our own inner wisdom that we've all been born with. And so also I wanted to share with you as well this week a beautiful analogy from Jay Shetty, who I love. He's one of my favorite spiritual teachers to listen to. I love his story. I love his insights. I love the way he views the world. And I was listening to a podcast of his the other day. Highly recommend it. It's called On Purpose. And he was really talking about if we were going to make the decision to be in a relationship with another human being, we wouldn't just do that with 10 minutes a day or 5 minutes a day. And so he was talking about that in relation to meditating. And, you know, yes, it's great if we could give 5 or 10 minutes a day to meditate morning and night. But really in that instance, we're not allowing ourselves to move beneath the high activity of the mental mind. 10 minutes isn't enough time for the thought processes to slow down, for the stress to release from the body. And he was like, you know, if you were going to decide if you were going to be in a relationship with somebody, you would do that. You would spend hours with them every week. You would perhaps go away with them for a weekend, or you would go away with them for a week so that you could get to know the other person well enough to know whether or not you're in the best, you're receiving the best it's going to be for your highest good. And I know even for myself, I meditate for 30 minutes morning and night, sometimes longer, sometimes in the middle of the day also. And I know even for myself, if I've got a lot going on, if I'm very busy, if I've got a lot of planning that I have to do, if I'm working a lot, it will take and can take anywhere up to 15, 20 minutes for that mental mind activity to actually settle down and release. However, after that, that's when you get to the good stuff. That's when you start to really feel the presence within of your essence, your true essence, your intuition, your higher self. That's where that connection can really come in. And so again, I'm going to recommend for this week to increase your meditation practice. Each day, increase it by a minute or 2 minutes. And in doing so, you'll find that you will actually access deeper, a resource of deeper stillness within your body, within your mind. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, dream and journey. I love this, the drum. And so the drum is very powerful. If we think about, the power of hitting the drum, the beat of the drum, the rhythm of the drum. And when we hear the drum beat, which is really that syncs us with the heartbeat of Mother Earth, with our own heartbeat, it is through that we are able to actually access higher realms, higher perspectives, because it goes into that deep trance. And so you're being asked for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to really connect into the heartbeat of yourself, to the heartbeat of Mother Earth, to the rhythm of life, so that you can actually tap into your own inner guidance and your own inner wisdom, as well as the wisdom of the universe. And you might like to do that through breath, or YouTube has so much on it. Clearly, just listen to some drum beating and then play that, and then tune into the sound of that, and then tune into the rhythm of that. And then it's from that you go on a journey with the intention, go into it with the intention of accessing the higher realms, your higher self, the love of the divine, and just allow yourself to lose yourself in the rhythm. It's about moving with the flow of life, not resisting it. And yes, sometimes we do need to travel life to the beat of our own drum, not everybody else's, because we all have our own internal instincts. We all have our own internal guide, and that's going to be different from the person next to you. So it's not always doing what everybody else is doing. Sometimes we do have to beat our own drum. We have to speak our own truth. We have to follow our own path, and we have to trust in our own inner journey. And while it's wonderful to connect with like-minded people to help you on that journey, our own true wisdom can only come from deep within ourselves, and you have all of the answers that you need inside of you. Thursday and Friday, yay! Enjoy success and happiness, sun. And this is all about abundance and life force and wealth and healing and energy. So there is beautiful energy coming in on Thursday and Friday, which is actually around the new moon in Sagittarius. So that energy, that abundant energy that the new moon is bringing, is actually going to continue to flow into your week. Count your blessings. Where in your life can you look at everything that is around you and give thanks to everything that you see, and just say the words, I am so incredibly abundant and grateful for all that I have in my life. I'm grateful for the speaker that I have that plays sound. I'm grateful for the sun that's shining. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm so grateful for the bed that I get to sleep in, the kitchen that I have to cook my food, the food in my fridge to put on my plate. This is about recognizing that you are more abundant and successful than perhaps you are believing yourself to be. Everything is in perfect order and you are exactly where you need to be. Celebrate how far you have come. Celebrate your life. Celebrate you, because you are a magnificent miracle of life that is here on planet Earth at this time, and you are bringing your life force and your light to all around you also. And for that, we thank you. On Saturday and Sunday, High Priest, intend and create. So, what does this mean? What this means is that you are a manifester. Everything that is in your life, you have created. And while we don't always do this consciously, because we don't consciously choose some of the things that have arrived in our lives, however, you are a powerful manifester and a powerful co-creator of the divine in creating and bringing into your own life all that you are wanting to experience. But rather than being at the surprise of what's arriving in your life, you actually are powerful enough to write down your intentions, writing down all that you're wanting to bring into your life, feeling what it will feel like, see what it will see what it will look like, and what are the sounds that you will hear. But you're being asked to be clear. And is it coming from a place of love, or is it coming from a place of lack and fear? When we are co-creating with the divine, we want to come from a place of abundance, of gratitude, of love. And that is what's going to infuse the power of the divine and your own heart and your own energy into what it is that you are creating. So I hope that those messages serve you well. As always, please have a wonderful week. The energies are lifting, the energies are getting lighter, and you are, as always, a beautiful being of divine light. And sometimes our purpose is just to be the light in every situation that we find ourselves in. When you go to work, be the light. When you're with your family, be the light. When you're with your friends, your partners, in your relationships, how much of this beautiful light of compassion, gratitude, and love can you bring into the world? And it starts with you in your own heart. So as always, please be kind and gentle with yourself. Have a wonderful week. So much love to you all. Namaste. Blessed be. Speak to you all again next week. Bye.